Hi, I'm Ankna and I'm here with my next DD project for Natalia's store, that is My Paper Passion Unzip It, and Natalia is Pinchito3948 here on YouTube, and this time I have altered a box which was actually a Pringles the chips box, and I just made it into a treasure chest. And I got this idea from one of the ladies, very talented ladies here on YouTube, but unfortunately I am not able to find her video again and to link to this video, and I totally forgot the name of her channel, and so I really apologize for that. But as soon as I find it, I will put the link below in the description box, and I will put the link for Natalia's store and her channel's link as well in the description box as usual. So now quickly I'll go through the items that I have used from her store. The first thing I used is one of my very favorite laces, which is this very pretty pink color, and I almost used it, and I'm just left with this bit. And then I used this lace, which was white and had this silver shining thing in the center, but I coffee dyed that because I wanted to give it a very vintage look and feel for the project. So I coffee dyed it and I got this look. And I coffee dyed one more lace from her store, which was this blingy one, and it had mesh around it, but I cut that like so, and it was in very pretty blue color, but I never wanted it that bright according to the theme of my project, so I coffee dyed this as well. So you can see that. Then I used a brown crocheted lace from Natalia's store, and this is all cut into bits and pieces and used. So I used one single piece all wrapped around here, very pretty. And then I used this beautiful lace as it is, which matched the color from the paper. And then I used this blue lace, and it is giving a very bright blue color, although it is not actually this bright. And I inked this and colored this in black and used it, and it is an elastic lace, so you can see it is stretchy, so I used it around the loop over here. So that's it from Natalia's store. And I also used one more lace, which was white and yellow, very pretty lace, but I wanted that vintage feel, so I coffee dyed this as well, and it gave me this pretty very vintage and very shabby looking flower. And I used every single bit and piece of this lace in this flower, and you can see how dimensional it is, like so. And then I placed a paper flower on top, and then this bling from my stash. And then I used this button, vintage button from Natalia's store, for closing this box, and I wrapped the pink and this blue glittery lace all around the box, like so. And then I used this black mesh bling from Natalia's store, which I'm totally out of it now. So I used that on the feet of the box, and as well as on the corners right here. And then I just simply layered all the pieces of laces right here. You can see the brown one here, and then that coffee dyed one here, then this blue one. And I used these colors to match the colors in the map, which I used to mark places, like you can see the pink here, browns, and then this pretty blue color right here. So I kind of try to match these, and the laces actually matched the color automatically very well. So the paper which I've used on this box was from my stash, and I actually don't remember the which collection it was, but I think it was from Colorbox. And I love this paper with a map, and it was very vintage and pretty. So I kind of wrapped it right here, and then I used a Pringles box. I cut the top and the bottom of the box, and then used chipboard on the corners on both the sides, and then I just cut the box from the center to make it an opening, and it does open like this. Like so. And I covered the inside of the chipboard with the paper line as well. So this is it, and that's how it closes. And the way I attached this button, I would like to show you that. And Roseanne Roxicar 11, she has a you know, the she showed it in one of her boxes which she altered, this candy stations, and that's how I got the idea of I don't know how to show that, but you can see it right here. And I just you know, took the whole button, I just made a hole inside this chipboard, and then I just, you know, took some wire which I wrapped around the loop of the button, and then just you know, bent it to kind of hold it inside. So that was it, and I guess the ink is still wet as I just completed the project, and my hands are all dirty now. So it'll take a little time to kind of dry out. So this is still wet, and then I used just some sand and paint mixed and just dabbed it all around to give it, you know, to just lighten the tone, like so. And then I used some beads from my stash, wooden beads, and it was in brown, and I just used as the feet of the box, and then wrapped some mesh bling around it. So I guess this was it. And then, oh yes, and then I used a little ladybug here, and then a tag from my stash that says charming. And then I used some feathers which I curled. You can see that the edges are curled. And then I used this beautiful spray from my stash in the flower, and it looks like this. There you go. So this was pretty much it, and I really apologize, Natalia, I haven't you know, posted my video last week because I